Yep.
Speaking of which, and what I like about this is nobody's talking about this. Nobody's about to talk about this topic. Everyone else is on it. We'll get into the topic that everybody else is talking about in a bit. But Jack Eichel has returned to the ice for the Vegas Golden Knights. Of course, after all the trade, the trade that happened, and now he's getting on the ice. He had his surgery. He has gotten, I think that kudos to Vegas for handling him masterfully at this particular point. And Sean, you talked about how the division in the Pacific is wide open, but Devin Jack Eichel is coming back. And what are your thoughts?
I think a lot of people who pay attention to the NHL are super excited to see exactly how he fits in within this lineup. I'm curious on where he slots. Where does William Karlsson fit in? Where does Chandler Stevenson fit in? And I think we know where Chandler Stevenson fits in. He'll be a third line center. But I'm curious on where he's going to be. Who's going to be on his flanks? Is it going to be Mark Stone and Evgeny Dandidov, or is he going to break up that line of Marchessault, Karlsson, and Riley Smith? It's fascinating to me exactly how they're going to mold this lineup. And because I don't think Pacioretty will be back. I believe that once Eichel does come back, that Pacioretty needs to go on the LTIR in order to make the money work and be under the cap. So obviously, I think I know where he's going to slot. I think he's going to be with Mark Stone because Mark Stone is the captain, and you want to make sure that he's put in a position to succeed. Or do you see a potential shakeup of that Marchessault, Karlsson, Riley Smith line, and you have Karlsson go down to the 1A or 1B line with Dadonov and Mark Stone? It's fascinating to me, and I cannot wait to see Eichel on a team that actually has the skill around him to make him better, Eichel, and for Eichel to make the players around him better.
Are you really going to take Chandler Stevenson away from Mark Stone?
I think so.
Like Chandler Stevenson's nearly a point per game player this season.
Yeah, but he's Chandler Stevenson. Like, who's he playing with?
Chandler Stevenson is the leading point producing player on Vegas this season.
He is underrated. That was a very shrewd trade. Of all the things that Vegas has done that, people have done that they get credit for, that Chandler Steven acquisition was a pretty solid acquisition.
Pretty solid is an understatement, Kevin.